Sam Jones was a bridge builder.
He had a great talent for bringing people together.
He stood for justice. I think he fought for and believed in equality. And I think he really believed in the possibilities of people.
Everyone had potential in his eyes. Everyone was special in his eyes.
Sam Jones, probably behind the scenes as well as in front, contributed a lot to this community. And the thing that I don't think people really appreciate is how much Sam did to create racial harmony in this community.
You couldn't help but like Sam.
He had such a great love of people. He was always interested in what other people had to say.
The underprivileged is the group of people in this community that Sam would be identified as a champion for. But he really was a champion for all people, regardless of the walks of life that they came from.
He believed in everyone's potential. He really believed in his potential. He used to say, this work is not done. There's some things I can do better. We all can do better. It means we got to go back and start doing our homework again. And we got to work on these things. And so that humbleness and that reality really stood out to me as here's a man who really loves his work.
Sam was very proud to be a part of Indianapolis and this whole community.
He was so passionate about his work.
He's one of the greatest persons that I ever knew. As a person, as a leader, and a role model, Sam was just a great guy. I referred to him as one of the icons of the Indianapolis community.
He was such a force in this community of bringing people together, no matter their nationality, race, creed, or whatever, no matter their station in life, and how he was able to migrate through all the differences between people's differences, particularly back in the 60s and 70s when we were facing considerable problems in the civil rights movement. Police, community relations back in those days was not what it should have been. The overall desegregation of schools, in which the Urban League played a role, because we had a particular project back in those days that kind of made that transition happen. We were right there in the beginning, trying our best, particularly Sam and his leadership, to migrate through those tough issues.
The work that Sam did with his level-headed style, behind-the-scenes style, and being able to facilitate disagreements and differences of opinion, eventually got the City Council to pass a citizens complaint ordinance that created a citizens complaint office. So if anyone feel like they have been mistreated by a law enforcement officer, they had somewhere to go. And I think we can personally credit Sam for the leadership behind the scenes and getting the right people engaged to get this done. And at the time, he was co-chairman of our Race Relations Network along with Rabbi Dennis Sasso, who also played a key role.
I think my father understood that relationships are the way things happen in the world. And the key to any, I think, successful relationship has to be respect. And so, yeah, I think the relationship respect thing is very foundational in everything my father did. So more than being a civil rights advocate or a person who believed in making things better for others, I think at the core of it is if we can have relationships right and respect each other, all things become possible then.
Sam Jones, he loved the Urban League movement, both locally and nationally.
He loved this city, truly. After coming from Minneapolis, at the Minneapolis Urban League and the Cleveland Urban League, he was an urban leaguer to his heart.
He wanted to leave something here in a tangible way, so one achievement was getting that building done, and he was very proud of that and working in the area of diversity.
He was a special person for the times, and there'll never be another person like Sam.